Hi, I'm going to talk about the installation of the T5. And obviously this is not your average installation. This is just above ground for demonstration purposes. But when it's actually installed in the field, ideally you want to install it so that it is above grade. So this flat surface of the cap here needs to be even with the ground, just about so. The purpose of that is to prevent dirt debris from getting in the riser seal, and also having debris sucked in through the nozzles themselves. So installation is fairly straightforward. The inlet is 3/4 inch. One thing also to keep in mind is that the left stop on the T5 is the fixed stop, and you adjust the right stop. So you can rotate the nozzle base, and when it stops here, that is the left stop, and that is the right stop. So you want to install it so that the left stop is aligned with your left edge. For example, if your concrete is aligned here, so you just install it like so. And this only needs to be hand tied. There's no need to really use a wrench or anything like that. Threads below are pipe threads, therefore they're tapered, and it will seal on its own if you just give it your hand tight torque. But let's say that it turns out your left stop, for example, is pointing back here, whereas we want it to point here. You have two options. You can tighten it further, or you can back it out and go all the way around so that you're pointing in the right direction. So if you back it out, there's a possibility of leaks. If you have to tighten it further, there's a possibility that it may be too tight and start damaging your product. Therefore, the other option would be to unscrew the cap, and you can lift the entire internals out, and then have locating grooves here which align with the internal ribs on the body, where you can make sure that the riser on the left stop point in the right direction, and screw it down. Now I can see that left stop is in the correct direction, and the right stop is the adjustable stop, and I will cover the adjustment of the T5 in the next segment.